thank you for meeting with me. It's great to finally meet you in person.
It's good to see you also.
Congratulations on your new position in Arkland, the Vice President of Information Technology. That's exciting. How's it been going?
Well, thanks a lot. It's been going great. I'm glad to be here, and I'm really learning a lot about Arkland and learning how to help it grow. I've had a lot of experience as a CIO, and I've been very comfortable in that role, but learning this whole new field of work that Arkland is in has been a real challenge for me.
Yes, definitely. Have you had anyone to help you in this transition?
Yes, I've got a great team, and everyone here is helpful, but there's also a lot of expectations here and a lot of pressure to make Arkland grow. There's a lot of work to be done here. We do a lot of different things, and it always seems like there's not enough time to get it done.
Yes, okay. So my reason for meeting with you today is I want to see if it would be beneficial to build a relationship between Arkland and Gartner. So first, I want to learn more about Arkland's goal as a company, and then learn about your goals as Vice President of Information Technology, and then see if there's any roadblocks or difficulties in achieving these goals that Gartner may be able to provide value for. Is there anything you might want to change about that schedule for today's meeting?
No, I think that's a great idea and a great plan for today for you and I to meet about. I do know some about Gartner and what you do, but I'm curious to learn a lot more.
Oh, great. That's exciting. So I did do some research on Arkland before I came today, and I saw the amazing growth of the company in the last few years, and that's amazing.
Yes, they've been doing great, and now I'm part of the team, and I'm looking to try and help them grow even more.
Okay, so what are some of Arkland's goals to achieve this year?
Well, I just had my first meeting with the executive team. The CEO discussed ways to grow the company. The main goal of the company is to grow the company by 5% this year.
Oh, okay. And what does that look like in dollar amounts?
Right now, our sales are about $725 million, so we want to increase that by somewhere in the neighborhood of 35 to 40 million.
Oh, wow, that's a very high goal. So what is your number one goal as the Vice President of Information Technology to help you achieve the overall company's goal of that 5% increase?
Well, first of all, I've been challenged by this Chief Executive Officer to come up with a new budget for information technology. He knows I have this significant experience as a CIO, and I'm actually in the interesting position where the CEO isn't requiring me to cut the budget, but actually possibly invest more money into IT if we think that it will help the sales increase. There's a lot of pressure and stress on this because I've really only dealt with having to cut budgets before. So if we're going to invest in this, it's going to be a real challenge.
Okay, yeah, that will definitely have a huge effect on the rest of the company. I know that technology in itself is really at the heart of Arkland as you improve environmental building and agricultural technologies. How have you been finding information on, what to possibly invest in and where to make those cuts, and just overall how to allocate your IT budget?
Well, of course, I've gone online a lot and I'm researching online. I'm using Google and finding information available mostly online. I'm looking what other companies spend and where their money goes in IT, but there's a lot of information to sort through, and I've also been busy doing a lot of other stuff here in this new job, so it's been a challenge. As I said, I've been a CEO for a lot of years, but working this new industry is kind of a whole new world, and there's just so much information out there, I don't know how to assimilate it all.
Yeah, I definitely go to Google whenever I need answers. Whenever I'm talking to CIOs, I often get the same response. They use Google, but they all say they have trouble finding information because they're just confronted with so much, and it's troublesome and time-consuming to sort through it, and even when you do, is that really applicable to your industry?
Yes, I feel like I've been spending a lot of time researching other IT budgets, but I'm not sure I understand what it is that it's telling me, and I'm not really an expert in that area.
Okay, yeah, so about time. When is the time frame for you to get back to the CEO and the other executives with this new budget?
Well, I have a meeting with the CEO in 4 weeks, about a month from now, to present my plan for IT, including the budget. It's coming up quickly, and I haven't been here that long, and I really need to put this together in a quality fashion.
Okay, are you concerned with being ready on time? Are you worried about the deadline?
Yeah, I definitely want to impress them since it's the first project I'll be reporting to them on, and I want to have it be a real quality product.
Okay, now, is there anything else you're concerned with other than your budget with IT?
Well, since I do have the opportunity to possibly expand the IT budget or just focus on our department, I'm concerned about getting everyone else on board and how crucial it is in today's market. Whether it's online sales or technology for new inventions, IT really is at the heart of all growth.
Okay, and why do you think it's going to be so difficult to get everyone else on board, to get them to understand IT's, its importance and to be able to increase your budget?
Well, they respect where I've been because I've helped companies grow in the past, because of investment in IT. But I haven't known these other executives here at Arcland very long, and asking them to put, strategic funding in place for IT is going to be a challenge.
Okay, and are you planning on presenting your ideas about expanding IT area when you present the budget?
Yes, I'm talking about it about 4 weeks from now, as I mentioned before, and that's what I hope to do, and that's really what I need to get done.
Okay, so I just want to recap what you told me and make sure I understand everything correctly. So Arcland's goal as a company are to increase sales this year by 5%, and that's about $36 million. Your part in this is to evaluate the IT budget. Just kind of determine the whole situation and whether you need to cut or possibly invest more. And you're trying to figure all this out in the next 4 weeks at this company that you've only been at for a little while. And some of the things that are making this difficult for you is you're currently using Google to try to see where other companies are allocating their IT budgets. And another roadblock is that you are new to this company, and convincing the other executives who've been here a while is what is more important to the company. It's going to be hard. So is that all seem correct, what you've been telling me?
Yes, and hearing you restate it makes me realize like I've got a real challenge in front of me. This is going to be hard, but you're right.
Okay. So starting with planning the IT budget, what do you think you need in order to get this done and do it well to impress them in the next 4 weeks?
Well, probably the biggest thing is to look at some of our competition, maybe the top 5 in the industry, seeing what they're doing with the budget, how much money they allocate to IT, what percent of their company's budget is spent on IT overall, and a good starting point would be to understand where Arcland needs to be competitive with these other brands.
Okay, so do you think it would be helpful to see how you rank against all companies in your industry in IT spending, comparing yourself not only to those of similar size, but same industry also?
Yes, that would be even better than just the top 5, and I'm not able at this point to be able to put that information together all by myself.
Great. So now, being a new executive at Arcland, what do you think you need to kind of get everyone on board with your vision and direction for IT?
I think in general I kind of need to change the perspective of IT as from just a drain on the company's funding to really contributing to the bottom line. I need to show them that maybe with examples from other companies in the industry, how it can really drive business and create revenue for that company. That would be enormous from my perspective and really help me be the champion for more funding for IT.
Okay. Have you considered using other sources that are validated or unbiased in your research to help you with your budget? Sources that are based on what other people in your position, CIOs, and how they have used them in their organizations and companies?
Well, the bottom line is that would be great, and it can't be done on Google, and I know from what I know about Gartner, that's pretty much up your alley.
Yeah, that's true.